History calls it a blunder, but what if Nefertari Lily's greatest failure was actually the world's most calculated act of war? She didn't just scatter the poneglyphs, she engineered an 800-year-old stalemate that keeps the world government in a state of constant fear. Today, we're exposing the queen who weaponized her own erasure to break the gods. To understand the world government, you have to understand it as a closed circuit. It was designed to be a perfect circle of 20 absolute powers, insulated from the world on the peaks of merry joys. By becoming celestial dragons, these families didn't just gain power, they abandoned their humanity to ensure no god would ever have a reason to side with the mortals below. But Nefertari Lily was the short circuit. By refusing celestial dragon status, Lily created a permanent structural flaw in the foundation of the world. She left an empty seat that could never be filled, and a sword that would never be planted. Because of her, the world government is an incomplete project. They claim total divine authority, yet one of their founding bloodlines remained down in the dirt, breathing the same air as the insects the Gorosei despise. She proved from day one that the gods were not a unified front, they were a broken set. The official record is suspiciously convenient. Queen Lily vanished on her journey home. For centuries, this was framed as a tragic mystery, a queen lost to the lawless seas. But look at the results. This wasn't a disappearance, it was a strategic political withdrawal. By staying in the Blue Sea, Lily preserved Alabasta's autonomy. If she had moved to the Holy Land, Alabasta would have become a hollow shell, governed by a puppet assigned by the Five Elders. Instead, she ensured that her kingdom, the home of the Pluton-bearing poneglyph, remained under the protection of a bloodline that remembered what it meant to be human. The blunder of scattering the poneglyphs wasn't a mistake made in haste, it was Lily's opening move. She used her clearance as a founder to distribute the world's forbidden troops across the globe, then vanished so the world government had no neck to wring for the crime. She didn't lose the map, she gave it to us. Lily's defiance did something far more dangerous than just creating a political headache. It created an obsession. For 800 years, Emu has sat upon the empty throne in total silence, watching the world burn. But the mention of the name Nefertari is the only thing that seems to provoke a physical representation of a reaction from the Shadow Sovereign. Lily's refusal turned her bloodline into a perpetual threat, a living reminder that Emu's control is not absolute. Think about the psychological toll on a god who cannot erase a single memory. Every time a Nefertari king or queen ruled Alabasta with kindness, they were spitting in the face of the celestial dragons. Every time Vivi smiles, Emu sees the woman who tricked them 8 centuries ago. Lily didn't just fight a war, she started a haunting. She ensured that the Nefertari line would eventually meet the will of Di, turning her descendants into the ultimate sovereign outliers who would one day finish the job she started. Nefertari Lily didn't fail to become a god. She chose to be the flaw in their heaven. She sacrificed her place in history to ensure that the truth would survive in the shadows. The world government thinks they deleted her, but they've just been living in the world she built, waiting for the moment her 800-year-old trap finally springs shut. But hey, if Lily is busy springing an 800-year-old trap on Emu, we shouldn't be surprised. After all, Oda has been tricking us for 20 years with 1,000 berry pets who might actually be a literal forest god in a straw hat. If you want to see how Tony Chopper is the next great secret of the Void Century, click the video on screen now. Don't forget to subscribe to help us expose the truth. Thanks for watching.